Sean Cawley. This is Rory, Hartmann, my business partner. We started Resolute Wealth Management in May of 2021, so almost 4 years ago. After a couple of years, kind of had the realization that there were pretty slim odds that I really had by chance landed at the best financial planning firm in the country. So that started a search to try and figure out where really was the best place to partner to serve our clients most effectively.
And we got really lucky finding RFG because Bruce had reached out to Sean and they'd had a conversation. He said, I just had a conversation with a guy from RFG Advisory named Bruce, and that place seems like a great fit for us. And so we looked into it and interviewed a few other firms and just felt like RFG was a perfect place to partner with and decided to move forward, start Resolute Wealth Management, and the rest is history.
At our old firm, one of their big pitches to us was that they had everything we needed right down the hall. So we were worried about going independent because we didn't really feel equipped to be able to handle everything ourselves. RFG assured us that they would take care of it. And I remember when the dust settled from our transition, we looked up and we said, I can't believe, but I feel like we have more support here than we did at the old big insurance broker-dealer.
They have a dedicated team just to support advisors that are leaving and transitioning to RFG, and it's fantastic. They're fast, they're efficient, and it was shockingly easy.
We ended the transition with more assets than we started.
We posted on LinkedIn that we were starting our own firm, and I had people that weren't clients reach out and say, well, now that you're on your own, we want to work with you. We were just blown away by how every system was the best for us and our clients. And we also have some flexibility with what we decide to do. So there's multiple financial planning softwares we get to choose from. And we've used both of them, and we chose the one that we felt was best for our clients and best for our team. On a monthly basis, we have a consultation with someone from the tech team to help us use it better. We pretty much just say, all right, once a month, let's try to have 30 minutes to an hour where we set up a virtual call and we share monitors and we run through and they show us how to make things a little better. And in fact, we're just blown away by how much time has been freed up by improved software. RFG's approach to technology is fairly simple. I would say their attitude is, what is the best thing that we can have? And that's what they try to get. They don't think, all right, well, this one's a little cheaper, but it's almost the same. Let's just use that. They're not going to try to reinvent the wheel by starting and creating their own proprietary software. They just say, okay, there's hundreds of these pieces out there. Which ones are the best? Let's use those. And then they let the advisors choose.
At our old firm, we had 2 full-time staff people between the two of us helping us process all the back office work. Coming to RFG Advisory, they have a wonderful internal support system called RFG Assist, where they have back office support for advisors who don't want to go through the hassle of hiring their own support staff. So we decided to engage RFG at that. We figured we'd look up in 6 months and decided if we wanted to keep doing it. We are nearly 4 years in, very happily still using RFG Assist. And the biggest surprise has been because the Assist folks are so in touch with the technology and the technology is so comprehensive, we have been able to slim down our staffing costs by about 80% since moving to RFG. Being able to make the transition and the technology and the support staff working together in collaboration in a way that significantly decreases our costs has created more opportunity for us to use revenues for other reasons in our business.
Going from 2 full-time people down to 10 hours a week of support we thought for sure there's no way that can happen because we have 80 hours right now that we're getting. How can we possibly go down to 10? But 10 seems to be sufficient.
A large part of that is the tech stack is so well-oiled and comprehensive.
And the RFG Assist team is so well trained on it, they know how to use it. And there's a group of them, so if they have any issues, they can talk to one of their friends and say, hey, how'd you do this? He said, oh, that's easy, do it like this. And it's just such a fast process. When we were at our old firm, the technology didn't speak to each other the way it does now. So now, one of the biggest benefits is once you put it into one place, it just transfers to all the others. Everything is set up and systematized, and it just takes so much guesswork out of it.
We do all sorts of client events, client activities. We've gotten to know them so much better, and we've been able to build much deeper, and we think most likely longer lasting relationships with them.
Their advice was spend time with clients outside of work, doing what we call passion prospecting. Just spend time with them, do fun things, have some events here and there. And we started doing that, and we found it was more and more beneficial because we really enjoyed getting to know our clients, they enjoyed getting to know us, and we've been able to grow quite a bit out of it. Our goals are, how can we help our clients as basically have the most fulfilling lives they can with no financial stress, but also create a business where we can spend a lot of time with our families and allow the systems to just work. Anytime someone asks me if they should leave their current firm and join RFG, I say, yes, absolutely, do it right now.
We'll tell them they regret waiting so long.
Because we did.